Hello, and welcome to Day 59, Becoming Peace, Mini Meditation and Inspiration. The name of today's session is RearView Mirror versus the Windshield. Today we're considering just which one is the most vital to our growth and learning. And yesterday, Day 58, it came to light that we could alter our future by being willing to burn the ships that hold us hostage. Check out Day 58 for a life-changing experience if you haven't already. This space is being held for you as a faith-based rest stop for your soul, where you can drop that heavy backpack you're carrying on your shoulders and set it down for a rest. We hope through the process you not only feel peace, but actually start to become peace today. Go ahead and grab your notebook because God will deliver dictation through this session today. Be prepared to write down your thoughts and impressions as they come to you. I always want to get the best benefit I can from my meditations, so I actually include an essential oil with each practice. And this week, our essential oil spotlight is doTERRA's Serenity, the Restful Blend. It's a magical mix of lavender, cedarwood, coriander, ylang-ylang, marjoram, Roman chamomile, vetiver, and sandalwood essential oils, with hints of tonka bean and vanilla absolute. You can also diffuse it to help you find sweet dreams in a good night's rest. So go ahead and grab your essential oil bottle and place one drop in your hands and rub your palms together. Then cup your palms 6 inches away from your nose and breathe in through your nose. Hold and release through your mouth. Continue this practice as we begin to move forward. Now, let's slow things down. Take another deep breath in and out. Good. Make sure you're sitting comfortably in a chair or on the floor. Rest your feet comfortably and with your head free, close your eyes and continue deep breathing. Enjoy floating deep inside your soul for answers today. When you quiet the mind, you're actually opening up the channel for God to communicate with you at a deeper level. So be aware and mindful of the gentle impressions that come to your heart as you hold this space for yourself today. Let's take a deep cleansing breath in. And out. Good. Our centering inspiration for today goes back to a story I heard Dr. Phil tell the other day about a man who was wrongly accused of murder and had been on death row for 32 years. DNA evidence was eventually brought forward and determined this innocent man had suffered in vain for 32 years for a crime he never committed. What a tragedy and injustice. When he was asked by a reporter, "How can you be so calm and so forgiving for all that has happened to you?" the man replied, "They took 32 years from me. I lost 32 years of my life, and they aren't going to take even one more minute from me. I'm not allowing it. I'm moving forward and making a new life for myself. I'm not going to look back. I'm choosing not to look in the rearview mirror, but rather taking in all the grand vistas the windshield view holds for me." Well, I guess there's a reason the size of the rearview mirror pales in comparison to the size of the windshield. This should be our first clue as to what view we choose. I can't tell you the times that I have chosen to look in the rearview mirror for actually years or even decades of my life, and how it has not served me. I've really been trying to look forward into the windshield view, which has served me so much better. So today, become aware of how many times you refer to the rearview mirror or the past. What happened yesterday or last week or even last year, and how it affects your present moment. In a past meditation, we talked about looking in our rearview mirror of life and how it usually produces depression. And dwelling on future events, like ruminating on what's going to happen in the future that may or may not happen, usually results in some anxiousness. The concept of looking in the windshield of our life and staying focused on the present moment or today, on our goals right now, however, will produce productivity. So here are a few important questions today to consider. I actually might not see oncoming traffic if I'm dwelling on the rearview mirror view. So how can I focus today on the windshield view of my life? What is choosing to dwell on the past costing me? What is dwelling on the past or past events costing me? Why do I feel the need to look in the rearview mirror so often? How much longer am I going to keep fixated on the rearview mirror view? Take a deep breath. What beauty is waiting for me if I switch my view to the windshield? take another deep breath in and out. Good. Okay, let's come back now. Continue deep breathing, and when you're ready, slowly open your eyes. Another breath in and out. Good. And as you float back to consciousness, allow yourself to surrender to the peace you've just experienced. Go ahead and cup your hands close to your nose again and take another deep breath in. An important thing to remember is meditation is simply just sitting in silence and allowing the Spirit to speak to you. It's a chance to receive messages as you hold the space for Him in the silence. So take a few moments and write down the thoughts and feelings and impressions you had today at the end of this program. In Philippians chapter 3, verse 7 and 8, we read, "But whatever were gains to me, I now consider loss for the sake of Christ. What's more, I consider everything a loss because of the surpassing worth of knowing Christ, Jesus, my Lord, for whose sake I have lost all things. I consider them garbage that I may gain Christ." And this is very applicable for this week's theme. From an earthly perspective, Saul had every reason to brag. He was a Jew from the tribe of Benjamin, and as a Pharisee, he had meticulously kept the law. Saul had education and determination. The world was at his fingertips. Then Saul met Jesus on the road to Damascus, and in an instant, everything changed. He became the Apostle Paul, and later declared that knowing Jesus was greater than any worldly achievement or birthright. Saul decided to burn the ships of his former life. What achievements do you value? Our accomplishments here on earth are of no consequence unless we're in the service of His name. A relationship with Christ surpasses everything we've ever done. May we be willing to lay aside those things that only have temporal value in order to gain eternal riches. Knowing the Lord is the greatest treasure we could ever possess. Well, my prayer for you this week and today is that you feel more peace and groundedness in your life as a result of this time you set aside every day. It helps to share our message of peace when you hit the like and subscribe buttons below. And if you know someone who could use today's message, please share this content. Also, please check the show notes below for lots of great information, along with this week's suggested music track, Burn the Ships by For King and Country. Well, it is about that time again. Thanks for showing up for you today, and be sure to give yourself a high five and a pat on the back. And remember to take in more light today than you did yesterday. Bye for now.